To keep you informed, Listín Diario, the newspaper of Dominicans, presents the most important news of the day.
Cover new for January 30th, 2025. Faced with the wave of violence, crime and accidents reported in the first month of 2025, Catholic parishioners and public authorities in Santo Domingo affirmed that these situations are occurring due to the lack of opportunities in the workplace, thus strengthening an idle youth who are inclined towards negative issues. The Dominican Council of Evangelical Unity considered that it is urgent and necessary for the government to pay greater attention to the problems that affect Dominicans and that require an urgent response, especially crime, health services, traffic accidents, blackouts, among other social ills. Journalists who cover the source of the National Palace and closely follow the agenda of President Luis Abinader have faced an obstacle in recent weeks: restrictions on access to presidential coverage, even when the president's press department calls the media. The Ministry of Education acknowledged yesterday that there are educational centers that operate with limitations because their infrastructure does not meet the conditions to be optimal spaces for the development of teaching. Teachers and students of the Carlos Maria Dominguez Elementary School in Santiago Oeste decided to take on the cleaning tasks of that educational center due to the lack of janitors. The school, which has 5 bathrooms and 11 classrooms, the administrative area and the common spaces, so far only has 2 female janitors. The presidential candidate for the Dominican Liberation Party, PLD, Francisco Javier Garcia, proposed to the government the design and implementation of a plan to assist Dominicans affected by forced repatriations and without a criminal record in the United States and Puerto Rico. The Consul General of the Dominican Republic in New Jersey, United States, Jose Santana, declared that the government has formed a commission of lawyers to provide legal assistance to undocumented Dominicans in the face of raids carried out by immigration authorities. The Association of Housing Builders and Promoters, ACOPROVI, expressed its concern about the poor growth of construction at the end of 2024, a sector that barely grew 2.1% of the gross domestic product last year. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translation by Danny Leon.
To keep you informed, Listín Diario, the newspaper of Dominicans, presented the most important news of the day.